In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, peace be upon you. Apologies, I speak slowly. To speed up this video, click on settings and select a suitable speed. This video is about people hating Pakistan. Now, referring back to my video about Solomon's decision, cutting a baby in half to give to each mother, countries or people can be referred to as babies or women. This is good because we can see what happens to different types of countries when we look at the experiences of women and perhaps men for that matter. Let's consider my experiences as a woman. I was orphaned, innocent. Now, the reason why I say that is because I struggled to respond to people who insulted me. I was intelligent. Now I say that because that is evidenced via my education level. Now, I was intelligent in an academic sense, but less so in a social sense. I wasn't very manipulative. And I couldn't use and abuse people as some people do. And I was never insulting to people. I was beautiful when I was young, and I was told that by several people. Alhamdulillah, it was by God's will. Now, I was hated by many women, just as Pakistan is hated now. Now, the reason why I say that I was hated, it was because I was generally ignored by many women. I was isolated by them, where they would get into groups and exclude me. I was insulted. I do believe that my relationship with my husband was attacked by women, where on occasions they tried to have him get more involved with them and their lives. It was strange because even relatives and friends, his male friends as well, tried to break us up and make me jealous and say things that would cause arguments between us. Now, I do feel that Pakistan is being treated in a similar way. It is isolated, excluded, targeted, told that it has terrorists and supports terrorists, and I do believe these are lies, as I have said in other videos of mine. I actually feel that Western countries like the US intentionally put terrorists on Pakistani soil to cause deaths of Pakistani people. Okay, so going back to myself, attempts were made to destroy me, my career and my life by several people, including relatives, and there's a long story behind it. It stems from family feuds where people hated my dad perhaps, and so in turn hated me and my brothers and sisters. And I do believe such things are happening against Pakistan, where attempts are being made to keep its economy down and destroy the country. ultimately, I gained success after success, and the people who hated me or disliked me couldn't harm me by God's will. They wasted so much time trying to ruin me, they became ruined themselves. And I believe this is what is written for Pakistan. The countries trying to ruin Pakistan will be ruined themselves. They need to mind their own businesses and try to make their own countries successful rather than try to keep Pakistan back. Now, in my life, I knew if these people inflicted harm, and occasionally they did, ultimately a bigger success would follow, just like in the story of Joseph. I know the successes against India have come via God's will. Even more successes will come in the future, inshallah, especially if India becomes more aggressive. There's people in my life who thought they were good breeding because they weren't orphans and because they were from wealthy families. These girls were humbled, and these countries around Pakistan will be humbled, because no country and no person is better than another. We are all exactly the same in God's eyes, except in terms of good deeds. The people and countries that perform the best and most good deeds excel over others. And that is what we should strive for. That is jihad, to excel in good deeds. In this world, it is very difficult to do good deeds. It is very difficult not to abort babies. It is very difficult not to eat babies, because businesses, the corporate elite, put baby extracts in food, and this is the true jihad that we have to fight and oppose. I pray that Allah guides us all, protects you, and gives us all peace. I pray that Allah guides the Gog and Magog, anti-Christian, Satanists, and the devil. I pray the children be a source of peace for parents and vice versa, and may I be a source of peace for all. And may I be martyred defending the vulnerable. Allahu Akbar and Allah Hafiz.